welcoming, please. Corner runners and corner runners, how's it road?
Just gotta wanna see somebody. Open your eyes to the need around you. Maybe we can begin to sway and get to living today. So take a look around, take another look around. You've only gotta want to see somebody. Only gotta want to live and love and gonna be living and just loving, girl. Do you know that we can start it right now? Oh, love, perfect stars go in the school, yeah. You got a right to shout, Juliet. Ooh, you give in your time, broken-hearted beggars danced for you now, doing all right. That's what I hear you shout. Yes, I'm living a golden rule. You say, hurry down, sunset, hurry, dark like wine. Sunset won't see, won't find no suffering. See nobody, you can't see nobody. Is it true? You can't see nobody. Only looking at you, you can't see nobody nowhere. Now get down. Well, love's got a hold on me. You won't let it go. Because it ain't a real thing, babe, and I just wanna let you know that I love you always, girl, more and more each day. And I just wanna hear you say, love's got a hold on me too. Yes, it's true. But let I get that foot and that feeling just from being close to you. When I listen to your heartbeat, not another sound so sweet. Would you please, 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 my mama, come and hold my hand forever right the highest mountain. Sail on the seven seas, just and nobody was there. You're with us at the top of the world in love. Baby, I'm on fire, and don't you know that it feels so good? Just to have this one desire, like the sweet love and love I should. He's really got somebody that he can make love to. And let me say, I want to stay, pretty mama, let me stay forever with you. Be right here beside you, girl, up to the end. I'm gonna kiss your eye, cast away, fall to the wind. When I love you for my life, let me take you for my wife. Come on, mama, break down, hold my hand. The hand will climb the highest mountain. Say, oh, the seven seas, and the waters with us at the top of the world, in love and running free. I could see the love light shining like a rainbow in your eyes. Yes, baby, let it shine like a rainbow in your eyes. Let it shine, baby, let it shine, let it shine like a rainbow when it goes. Well, love's got a hold on me. Oh, let it go. Because it ain't a real thing, babe, and I just wanna let you know that I love you always, girl, more and more each day. And I just wanna hear you say, love's got a hold on me too. Yes, it's true. But let I get that foot and that feeling just from being close to you. When I listen to your heartbeat, not another sound so sweet. Would you please, 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 my mama, come and hold my hand forever right the highest mountain. Sail on the seven seas, just and nobody was there. You're with us at the top of the world in love. Baby, I'm on fire, and don't you know that it feels so good? Just to have this one desire, like the sweet love and love I should. He's really got somebody that he can make love to. And let me say, I want to stay, pretty mama, let me stay forever with you. Be right here beside you, girl, up to the end. I'm gonna kiss your eyes, cast away, fall to the wind. When I love you for my life, let me take you for my wife. Come on, mama, break down, hold my hand. The hand will climb the highest mountain. Say, oh, the seven seas. This is Chicago. Just that sometimes I like to ride. Sit me down, starry eye for your rainbow simple thing. Somebody told me that I had better watch myself, and I had better look out for your supercalifragilistic mud out of colored rainbow that don't seem that a difference. You gotta shine and shine, honey. Keep it a shining, shining for me. In your hello. Deserves another. One good deed begets another. Seeds of kindness sown in summer bloom like spring in mid-December. Let me say that again. Turn deserves another. One good deed begets another. Seeds of kindness sown in summer December. Now listen. Don't be satisfied with you got yours and I got mine. You see, there's a long, hard mission underway. Come on, hitch your wagon. You can help me fire the engines. Two as one, we'll be up and away. And one good turn deserves one good deed. Two big hits and a bad. Seeds of kindness sown in summer. Bloom like spring in mid-December. You got your honey, I got mine. There's a star-flung mission underway. Come on, hit your wagon. You can help me to fight the engines. Two as one, we'll be up and away. And I tell you something, seeds of kindness on that song are gonna bloom like spring and will warm December. Say, oh, let's do it again. One good turn to your neighbor. Help somebody say, oh, let's do it again. One Could you believe, precious friend of mine? And would you believe when it seems you are glad with what you do? Give you courage to carry. Courage to carry your spirit up on high. Oh, just to carry your spirit up on high. I saw people in trouble, yes, heard the angels cry. And I don't tamper with my children, no, no, make the devil fly. Spent the night with David, he taught me what to say. I was looking for a smooth stone when I heard him pray. Could you believe in a dream when I tell you that's true? And could you believe, precious friend of mine? And would you believe when it seems you are glad with what you do? Courage to carry, the courage to carry, courage to carry your freedom up on high. Carry your freedom up on high. Oh, I could sing you times and reason to lay your burdens softly down. Kings and prophets dead for freedom, precious dreams in prison underground. But I got this song that I sing, and I'll make the mountains rain. Tell my mama that I am homeward bound. Could you believe in a dream when I tell you that it's true? And could you believe, precious, precious friend of mine? Would you believe when it seems you are glad with what you do? It will give you courage to carry. Give you courage to carry just to carry your spirit up on high, Lord. Just to carry your spirit up on high. Up on high. Oh, yeah. Carry on. Oh, it's promise. Carry. Ooh, I promise to look for a little light, little bit of light. Gonna look for that light, gonna look for that little bit of light. And my heart is in trouble. Oh, I make this promise to look for that light, little bit of light, when my mind is worried. You see, the same light that brought the children through. Yes, it is. And it's the same light that brings the spirit through. I'll believe, gonna believe, I'm gonna believe, I'm gonna believe, I'm gonna believe, I'm gonna believe. Yes, I do believe. Oh, yes, I do believe. I'm gonna believe, I'm gonna believe, y'all. And I gotta believe, I gotta believe, I gotta believe. My daddy taught me to believe, my mama taught me to believe, and I believe. believe, believe, just 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 believe. Oh my, that I wanted, that I would let might find, that you know how to be. God keep you strong. Amen. This is Tommy Cannon. Tomorrow morning, bursting with the dawn. There is such a lonely searching that's been going on. Sweet tomorrow morning, bursting with the dawn. Oh, I delight in singing hunter's arrow knows fall. Sweet tomorrow morning, bursting with the dawn. Oh, if I could, I'd rearrange it. Oh, if I could, I'd gladly change it. I would give to all some sweet love and affection. I wanna keep you strong, headed in the right direction. There has been a lonely searching going on, oh Lord. Sweet tomorrow morning, bursting with a dawn. When I find that book, you know, the one I dearly treasure, open to the pages, I'll read the fullest measure. Read out loud the part that truth will light the right direction. Deep within my heart, gonna find that inner space connection. Then we'll see the mysteries all unravel one by one. It's better than anything you do, you do. It's better than anything, better than sailing at midnight, better than diving for fruits, better than skiing at Aspen, better than feeding the squirrels, better than finding a horseshoe, better than losing your head, better than anything thought of, better than anything said, better than singing right out loud or being spotted in a crowd, better than anything except being in love. Talking about being in love. Better than 4 sets of Disney, better than Count Basie's band, better than Rollins and Coltrane, better than being on the stand, better than Ella Fitzgerald, better than Miles' latest news, better than Bill Evans' ballads, better than Joe Williams' blues, better than hearing Lady Day or checking in at Monterey, better than any old thing except being in love. Well, do you know? Better than Lucy and Daisy, better than Route 66, better than Huntley and Brinkley, better than quiz shows all fixed, better than Kildare and Casey, singing with Mitch, better than Hitchcock and Carl, better than clicking the switch, better than movies late at night, or watching Amy Griffith fight, better than anything except being in love. I'm talking about being in love. It's a series. Elephants dancing, cars on peanuts and popcorn, fresh lemonade. Better than rides on Midway, better than seals blowing horns, better than being shot from cannons, better than fresh ears of corn, better than balancing on wire, or watching tigers leap through fire, better than anything except being in love. Talking about being in love. Better than singing right out loud or being spotted in a crowd. Better than anything except being in love. Do you know? Being in love. Better than hearing Lady Day or checking at Monterey. Better than anything except being in love. Except for you.
Good evening. Well, hello. It's been a long, long time. How you doing, Kathy Adams? I hear you're doing just fine. It seemed like such a long time, but it's only yesterday. Ain't it funny how time slips away? How's your new love? I hear he's doing fine. I heard you told him you wanna love him until the end of time. Well, that's the same thing that you told me just the other day. Ain't it funny how time slips away? Well, so long. I guess I'll see you around. You never know when I'll be coming back to town. But remember when I told you that in time you would surely pay. Ain't it funny how time slips away? Funny how time slips away. Funny how time slips away. Lord have mercy, it may love Welcome, everybody. Holy smokes. Dick is here. Awesome. Karen, Brian, Drew, all the Drews. Yay. I'm glad you folks are here. Thank you so much for showing up. It's country night. That doesn't mean all I'm going to do is country music tonight, but I'll do some stuff for sure. That's that we call country. Yes, indeed. Glad you can make it. Do a little commercial action here. There. Hi, Scott. I have papers to shuffle because there's things I want to get to. This is one of them. If any man can do what you need him to do, Mr. Fix-It-Up can. With the hammer and nail and the wood and the glue, Mr. Fix-It-Up can. You got your plumbing and your pipes, your electrical, two sparks be flying from the head to your shoes. He just gets started with his day through till he's spinning your mortar and twisting your screw, Mr. Fix-It-Up man. If your loving is broken, you need to get done, Mr. Fix-It-Up can. He got a million ways to thrill you from sun to sun, Fix-It-Up can. He don't come to the door with rings and jewels, he come up with his box of tools, yeah. Keep your comma in your handy man, Mr. Fix-It can't fix it, nobody can, yeah. Oh Lord, Mr. Fix-It-Up man, yeah. Oh Lord, Mr. Fix-It-Up man. Ooh, Lord, well, till you get the bill from the things he been doing, Mr. Fix-It-Up man. Drilling, sawing, sanding, and screwing, Mr. Fix-It-Up can. He'll pull out a ladder, get to work on your roof, down in your basement, proving you ain't waterproof. Lord have mercy. He gets straight up sixes in his Yelp review, and he only go to 5, so you knew what he can do. When he pull up his truck, he been looking at you and your wife and your mama and your sister too, Mr. Fix-It-Up man. Oh Lord, yeah. Wait till you get the bill for the things he been doing for Mr. Fix-It-Up man. Drilling, sawing, grinding, screwing, Mr. Fix-It-Up can. He don't pull out a ladder, get to work on your roof. He be down in your basement, proving you ain't waterproof. He gets straight up sixes in his Yelp review, and he only go to 5, so you know what he can do. He could pull up a truck, and he be looking at you and your wife and your mama and your sister too. They all be paying not a bit of attention to you. They be looking right up and down at the Mr. Fix-It-Up man. Lord, that Mr. Fix-It-Up man. No, Mr. Fix-It-Up man. Mr. Fix-It-Up man, Mr. Fix-It-Up, Fix-It-Up, Fix-It-Up man. Can't fix everything. Only go up at night when the moon is full and the evening breezes blow. I go only only high enough to see the ground below. I only go up at night. That's when no one else can see me being foolish and wishing for one more chance to do it all again. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, now I know. He taught me how to fly, and like any son, I wanted to make good my first impression. But words from the wise were wasted on the foolish and the young. Now I only go up at night. The illusion is complete. No one knows of my survival. The twilight hours are mine and mine alone. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, now I know. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, now I know. I only go up at night. Thank you so much. $10,000 skies. That's how I count them. With just keeping time. Simply won't do. Crazy is this ticket to Tulsa. Crazy is a drink off the wagon. 10,000 skies. 10,000 skies. All that I'm asking is just one more night. 10,001. Braver than walking through fire. Braver than saying goodbye. 10,000 skies. 10,000 skies roll across heaven, fold into one. All that I own now, I hitch my heart to a cloud passing by. I wish forever was more than a word, 10,000 skies. It's the ache in your arms when you reach high above you. It's the crack in your voice and the tune that you sing. It's your song of survival that at first may be hard to hear, but you're blessed its arrival and the peace that it brings. The shining of the sun is so much sweeter when you have to dance around what's in the way of your bridal day. Your bridal day. Your bridal day. It's the things that you wish you said that you just had to swallow. Now they make you feel hollow right down to your core. Of each lost opportunity, there'll be somebody new who needs a vacation from their sorrow. Here's your chance to even the score. Mistrust any fool who would just hand it to you. Run quickly should he smile and say, it's your bridal day. Your bridal day. Your bridal day, yeah. When you feel old and faded. Your bridal day, yeah. When you're intimidated. Your bridal day, yeah. Go get illuminated. Go on, go on. The truth is a wicked thing, and it may leave you broken. To twist in the wind like a shirt on a line. It'll change you forever. And just when you had enough, and you're crying up to heaven for what seems like your last time, may the clouds rearrange in your stratosphere and quietly step out of the way of your brighter day. Your bridal day. Your bridal day. Oh, the clouds rearrange in your stratosphere. Quietly step out of the way of your brighter day. Your brighter day. Your brighter day. brighter day, yeah. Your brighter day. That's for you, Tommy. Love you, bro. Love you too. La da da da, la da da, la da da da, la da da, la da da. Charlene, Charlene, your laugh was undeniable, Charlene. But you're unreliable like the weather in the fall. When the leaves go golden, I don't think of you at all. This ain't about your laugh or how you throw your head back freely when you gave most of you to me, Charlene. Charlene, Charlene, there's a southern contradiction at your core. Your daddy raised tobacco, your daddy praised the Lord. Take your breath away from you, exhaling Jesus' name. The nights that he would whisper in your ears and through your shame. Cigarettes and crucifixes all became the same, or so it seemed, Charlene. La da da da, la da da, la da da, la da da. Charlene, Charlene, there's a whiskey lipstick paper cup you never threw away. You would never want to waste what could be used another day. You knew it was no overdose, you took just what you needed. A job well done just once, you said, should never be repeated. Not for free, you said to me, Charlene. Charlene, Charlene, they couldn't find your pulse or self-esteem. They shouted clear, but you left them like the frantic third-place team. They left their rubber gloves like you were coming back to clean. That's something you can do, so you could tell your friends in heaven how you made it on the scene, Charlene. Charlene, Charlene, your laugh was undeniable, Charlene. But you were unreliable like the weather in the fall. When the leaves go golden, I don't think of you at all. This ain't about your laugh or how you throw your head back freely when you gave most of you to me, Charlene. La da da da, la da da, la. Little while, little while, little while, high, 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 By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. She'll find a note I left hanging on her door. She'll laugh at the part that says I'm leaving, 'cause I've left that girl so many times before. By the time I make Albuquerque, she'll be working. She'll stop off at lunch and give me a call. But she'll just hear that phone keep on ringing off the wall. That's all. By the time I make Oklahoma, she'll be sleeping. She'll turn softly and call my name out loud. She'll cry at the thought that I really leave her. Though time and time again I told her so, she just didn't know that I'd really go. Sometimes at the end of the song, you have an itch on your nose. I'm glad you liked that. I think you liked it. Oh. My definition of country is kind of wide-ranging. You purists, stay out of my hair. Just because... yeah, that's what I heard as country music was a different thing than maybe what people are really calling country music. So my definition is a little different. But then again, and then there comes hubris with that which you might think of as country music. Lisa, you have this penchant for asking for tunes that I haven't worked out. Pink ripe peaches in a pretty glass bowl, goldfinch chirping on the telephone pole, clothesline humming, I can hear it sing when the wind is blowing through everything. Last day of winter, first day of spring, living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Kitchen table covered with magazines, fresh cup of coffee, franks and beans, daffodils blooming by the garden stairs. I don't remember even planting them there. Last day of winter, first day of spring. Living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Whippoorwill whistling, robin on the wing, fresh cup of coffee, telephone ring. Any interruption, good enough for me. What I wouldn't give for your company. Last day of winter, first day of spring. Living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Yes. I knew a man Bojangles and he danced for you. Worn out shoes, silver hair, ragged shirt and baggy pants. The old soft shoe, he jumped so high, he jumped so high. Then he lightly touched down. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles dance. Met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was down and out. He looked at me to be the eyes of age. He spoke right out. He talked of life, oh, talked of life. Lightly shafted his hay leg instead. Said his name, Bojangles, and he danced a lick across the cell. Grabbed his pants for a better stance. He jumped so high, he clicked his heels. He let go laugh, Lord, he let go laugh. Shook back his clothes all around. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. for those minstrel shows and county fair. Throughout the South, spoken tears in 15 years I was dogging him. Traveled about, his dog up and died, up and died. After 20 years he still grieves. I know how that one goes. They say I dance for now and every chance at honky tonks, for drinks and tips. But most of the time I spend behind these county bars, 'cause you see I drink a bit. He shook his head, shook his head. That's when I heard someone say, please, please, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, damn. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn out shoes, silver hair, ragged shirt, baggy old pants, the old soft shoe. Oh, he jumped so high, jumped so high, and then he lightly touched down. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pine. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Oh, 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 Georgia, Georgia. No peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. I said, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Whoa, Georgia, on my mind. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. Hear that lonesome whippoorwill, he sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is winding low, I'm so lonesome I could cry. I've never seen a night so long, when time goes crawling by. The moon just went behind the clouds to hide his face and cry. Did you ever see a robin weep when leaves begin to die? Like me, he's lost his will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. Right now I wonder where you are. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry. In the twilight glow I see them, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday we'll meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again, in a land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Now my hair has turned to silver. All my life I've loved in vain. I can see her star in heaven, blue eyes crying in the rain. In the twilight glow I see them, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye, I farted. I knew we'd never meet again. Sorry. How about some Patty Griffin? Ain't no talking to this man. Ain't no pretty other side. Ain't no way to understand his stupid words of pride. If we're taking acrobat, I would have tried all that. I just had to let him fly. Sing and move at such a pace, second hand just wave goodbye. You know the light has left his face, but you can't recall just where or why. So there was really nothing to it. I just went and cut right to it. I just had to let him fly. There's no mercy in a live wire, no trust at all in freedom. All the choices we make, given no choice at all. The proof is in the fire. You touch before it moves away, but you always must know how long to stay and when to go. Ain't no talking to this man, he been trying to tell me so. Took a while to understand the beauty of just letting it go. 'Cause if we're taking acrobat, I already tried all that. I think I'll just let one fly. Sorry. Ain't that hard to talk to me, if that's what you need to do. I recall the kindest voice. Nowadays those words are few. Comes the time you reach your limit, and your heart's no longer in it. Time for me to fly. There was once upon a life, I would hang on every phrase, just to see your lips in motion, make me high for days and days. Now it's in one ear and out the other. Only thing I hear is, brother, time for you to fly. It's a long walk, even for the strong. You stumble and look the fool. No one is perfect, so we say nothing at all. No need for alibis or lies when the will is keen and true. But it's words that suffer most in the trip and fall. Ain't that hard to talk to me? I've been listening for years and years. When your heart is wrung out dry, you've got nothing left for tears. Hung up on the highest wire, either side I fall is fire. Time for me to fly, fly, fly. Time for me to fly. Yeah. Well, I was talking to my manager about a new plan of attack. He said, you play great folk guitar, but don't forget you're black. Now here's a new promotional angle that'll put us on the map. We'll create a whole new genre, call it country western rap. Yodelay-hoo, yodelay-hoo, yodelay-hoo. Odelay, 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 ooh. I can't remember the rest. The rap, they got new kids on the block, and country's got Charlie Pride. There's something about something in my life. There's all the words country western rap, yodelay, yodelay. I'm country like that. I'm country like that. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. While I was hanging at the crib, just chillin', I popped in the tape and my boy was killin'. He was pumping up a jam. I had to have this. Who was it? It was Randy Trav. I say, ho, well, it's up to the record shop. Hell, I didn't stop until my visa was smoking. I ain't joking. I left that record shop charge machine broken. Yeah, boy. Well, I bought Merle Haggard, Hank Williams too. My homeboy said, what you trying to do? I say, yo, bro, I don't mean to be dissing, but there's buku jams that I think we've been missing. LL Cool J and Dolly Parton, a Crystal Gale, and I'm just starting. Reeling McIntyre and MC Hammer. What a double bill, it's a bad mamma jamma. Johnny Cash and Bobby Brown, and yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay. Get it down with a fresh little jam that's in between. It's a little bit of both, if you dig what I mean. Yodelay-hoo. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Can you tell I have not done that tune in 150,000 years? Oh my God. It's coming up on the hour mark here, y'all. There's a little commercial for you. Send me some money if you feel like it. Tonight's money goes to 10%. It's a group I stumbled on called violenceinboston.org. Actually, who told me? Oh, it's Lisa Jeanette told me about this group. The mission of Violence in Boston is to improve the quality of life and life outcomes of individuals from disenfranchised communities by reducing the prevalence of violence and the impact of associated trauma. Established with $1,000 in 2017, the plan is to provide any resident who's experienced any form of violence the ability to walk in and obtain all required assistance from Violence in Boston staff. I agree, it's a strange name to think of. Where do you want to go for that? I want to go to Violence in Boston. That sounds strange, but that's the name they're sticking with. And I vetted them a bit, and they seem to be on the cool hook, as it were. And thank you for donating to me, because then I'm going to give something to them, because there's always somebody a little worse off than I am, even though this and my teaching are my sole forms of work. I'm glad you're here. And it's Country Night, and I'm just fighting my way through a bunch of country tunes. That was I'm Gonna Let Him Fly. Let Him Fly, I guess the title is the tune. Patty Griffin. Well, the second set of lyrics from the man's point of view that, I don't know, maybe I'll record that someday. I tried to get permission from those folks one time to do it, and they didn't say much, and so I may just do it anyway, because I'm not a big enough fish to fry for anybody to get mad about what I might record. But I used to think of the Bob Dylan as country. There's a song by a guy named Rolly Sally that Sean Colvin covered, and I just love it. I learned it years ago, and then I didn't know it, and then I knew it again. So I'm going to do that. I love this tune. Coming, Lisa. Leaves are falling just like embers, colors red and gold, they set us on fire, burning just like a moonbeam in our eyes. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over the white clouds, killing the blues. I am guilty of something I hope you never do, because there's nothing sadder than losing yourself in love. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over the white clouds, killing the blues. Now you ask me just to leave you, to go out on my own and get what I need to. Well, you want me to find what I've already had. Somebody said they saw me Swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over the white cloud, killing the blues. I am the lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing through the wire, I can hear you through the wine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I know I need a short vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south will never stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. The Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman still on the line. Need you more than want you for all time. Oh, Annie Chinama's here. Hey, Annie. Daughter of the great Tony Chinama, who used to rule Boston area jazz radio and got me so much work and taught me so much. I learned so much jazz, I became a folk singer. I guess that's how you look at that. Yeah. What did I have for you here? No letter today. I've waited since dawn. I sit and I wait since you have been gone. No letter today. Oh, the days are so long. Why don't you write? I know I was wrong. Just give me one chance. Why won't you forgive? I love you, my dear, for as long as I live. I know it's no use, so I hope and I pray the postman goes by. No letter today. Just give me one more chance. Why won't you forgive? I love you, my dear, for as long as I live. I know it's no use, so I hope and I pray the postman goes by. No letter today. No letter today. No letter today. Yeah. I'm so in love with you. No matter you want me to, is all right with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my whole life with you. Things ain't been the same since we've been together. Ooh, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to. Being around you is all I need. You want me to stay? Let's stay together. Loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Why do people break up, turn around and make up? I just can't see. You never do that to me. would you, baby? Killing Me Softly. Brother, I don't know that one. I'd have to really fake that. It's like a diamond ring, it's a precious thing. And we never want to lose it. It's like that favorite song that we love to sing. Every time we hear the music, we're in this love together. I got the kind that lasts forever. We're in this love together. And like berries on the vine, it gets sweeter every time. It's like a rainy night in candlelight. Ooh, it's so romantic. We got the whole thing working out alright. And it's just the way we planned it. We're in this love together. We got the kind that lasts forever. We're in this love together, and like berries on the vine, it gets sweeter all the time. I heard he had a good song. I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, clear and strong, strumming my veins with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Unfamiliar moon, stars have had a place. Everything is new. Everything has changed. Like a baby child just has to cry when she sees it for the first time and she don't understand. Now when there's no you, everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. That can't be our song. Those are the words I know. The memories all on, but the DJ Everybody says that's how it goes. Like a child has to learn on his own. You get too close to a bird and she will be gone. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. This can't be my house. How can this be home? I don't recognize it anymore. Each step to the front door is higher than I've known. It's like climbing up a mountain, 'cause now I climb alone. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. The old house looks the same as I step down from the train. And there to meet me is my mama and my papa. Down the road I walk, there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries, so good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me, arms open, smiling sweetly, so good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old houses still stand, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the road I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of cornrows, lips like cherries, so good to touch the green, green grass of home. I wake up and look around me. The four gray walls that surround me. That's when I realize that I'm only dreaming. 'Cause there's a God in the San Padre. On and on we'll walk at daybreak together to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me as they lay beneath that oak tree. Lord, 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 and they'll lay me down there beneath the green, green grass of home. That song got me a free 5-day trip to California because I took a puddle jump flight from Boston to Washington, D.C. Had lunch with my buddy, dinner actually with my buddy Dave Mitchell. I may have gone home even that evening, but I went down there to audition for The Voice. No, America's Got Talent. No, The Voice. I went down there and auditioned for The Voice. And I'll never forget playing that song. And as I started singing, I noticed there's like three, not the judges that were on TV, but the judges that were working that part of the show just sort of sat back like this. I was like, oh crap. Well, they're not even putting anything into their computers. And they had like Coca-Cola and donuts. So I was going to have some. I said, well, this didn't work, so I'm going to have some donuts. And one of the judges came up and put his hand on my shoulder, sort of pat me on the back, and he said, I knew like 3 notes in that you were going to California. So that got me to California, and I got cut from The Voice about one cut away from looking at costuming. So I was there I made it through a couple of rounds, and I knew the gig was up when they started calling me Pops. And all the younger singers would call me Pops. Hey, Pops! I was like, oh, there goes that gig. But it was very fun. It was a very fun. The contracts and all weren't a great experience. They were horrible. And full ownership just east of slavery, in a manner of speaking. But it was an experience, and yeah, so that's how that worked. That was quite the trip. Don't look so sad. I know it's over, but life goes on. This old world will keep on turning. Let's just be glad for all the time we had together. There's no need to watch these bridges that you're burning. Lay your head upon my pillow. Hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against my window. And make believe you love me one more time. For the good times. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, headed for the train. Feeling nearly faded as my dream. Bobby flagged the diesel down just before it rained. Took us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled a red harpoon from out of my bandana. Bobby played every song and he's one of us knew. Me and Bobby McGee, I'll get along. You'll find another, and I'll be here. If you should ever find you need me, don't be afraid, sing along, it's time together. There'll be time enough for sadness when you leave me. Lay your head upon my pillow. Hold your warm, tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against my window. and make believe you love me one more time for the good time. I could sit around making music all day long. As long as I'm making music, ain't gonna do nobody no harm. And who knows, maybe I'll come up with a different song to make the people stop all this fussing and fighting long enough to sing along. I believe in music. I believe in love. I believe in music. I believe in love. You've painted up your lips and rolled and curled your tinted hair. Ruby, are you contemplating going out somewhere? The shadows on the wall tell me the sun is going down. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. It wasn't me that started that old crazy war, but I was proud to go and do my patriotic chore. Yes, it's true, I'm not the man I used to be. Oh, Ruby, I still need some company. Well, it's hard to love a man whose legs have been paralyzed. The wants of a woman your age I really realize. But it won't be long before I've heard them sing until I'm not around. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. She's leaving now, 'cause I heard the slamming of the door. The way I know I've heard it slam 100 times before. And if I could move, I'd jump right up and throw my arms around her. Oh, don't take your love to town. Ruby, Sunday morning coming down. Oh, Ruby, for God's sakes turn around. Nobody feels any pain tonight as I stand inside the rain. Everybody knows baby's got new clothes, but lately I've seen her ribbons and her bows and her problems and amphetamines in her pearl. Well, she takes just like a woman. She makes love just like a woman. She aches just like a woman, but she breaks up like a little girl. Queen Mary is my friend. I do believe I'll go and see her again. Nobody has to guess. Baby can't be blessed until she finds out that she's just like all the rest. With her problems, her fog, amphetamines, and her pearls, well, she takes just like a woman. She makes love just like a woman. She is just like a woman, but she breaks up like a little girl. It was raining at first, I was dying of thirst, so I came in here. A long time trust, but what's worse is this pain in here. I can't stay in here, ain't it clear? Ooh, I must admit, I do believe it's time for me to quit. And if we meet again, then we're introduced as friends. Please don't let on that you knew me when I was hungry and it was your world. Well, you take just like a woman. You make love just like a woman. You ache just like a woman, but you break up like a little girl. You give your hand to me, and then you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, oh, you'll never ever know the one who loves you so. You don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you each night and longs to kiss your lips, longs to hold you tight. Oh, to you I'm just a friend. That's all I've ever been. You don't know me. 'Cause I never knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away with the lucky guy. You'll never ever know the one who loves you so. You don't know me. surely won't live too long. One is as sweet as your very first kiss, the other gonna go down strong. Neither one will sustain you, when the other make your belly lame to go around. You can live on pie and whiskey, but she surely won't live too long. You can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama sang to you. Hers was just like a ringing a bell, yours is like a worn-out shoe. She had a voice just like honey, yours just like leather nails and glue. You can sing yourself a lullaby, but your mama sang to you. Dum ba dum dum ba dum 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 dum. Yeah yeah dee dee dum dee 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 ba. Pointy 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 pointy. Yeah, you can cry 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 like no tomorrow. Yesterday done come and gone, you be gone. I hijacked the pie and the whiskey, kidnapped your mama's soul. Oh, worn-out shoes are made for walking. You better get a walking. You better get a walking. You better get a walking. Where walking, when the boom 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 streets to walking. You better get a beating walking. You better get a beating up for walking. You better get a walking, 'cause you ain't gonna be here very long. You can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow. You can sing yourself a lullaby. Just live on pie and whiskey. No, 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 no. Doctor said you got no time to live and you got to be positive. Don't worry, be happy. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. This was a lot of fun. Down to the boom, boom, boom. This is not my house of prayer. I was in your neighborhood. I just had to kneel down here. Thought it just might do some good. Seems like everywhere I turn, see the whole world coming apart. Couldn't take another step, not with this troubled heart. Tell me, do you think he'd mind with my kneeling down is through? This is not my house of prayer, but it's gonna have to do. This is not my house of prayer. Tell me, does your God above promise you a place at the table, no matter how or who you love. When I hold my hands to pray, you hold yours a different way. Tell me about your house of prayer. Is anyone allowed in there? Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. You get the rest of that song next week, Kenny. I guess it's a country song since it's a co-write, me and Lori McKenna. Well, that was a wacky, multi-directional night. Thank you guys for showing up. Folks, I should say folks. Not everybody's a guy. Folks are non-binary, they're non-guy, they're non-woman, they're non-man. There are a lot of folks out there doing stuff. And I want to support folks. I want to support folks. Next week, I think is, that's the 26th. I'm not sure what the plan's going to be for the 26th, what the theme is going to be. Later that week, a Thursday night of just before Halloween, I think it's Mischief Night, I am on with Ellis Paul. I'm his special guest. And it's just to be released soon, Sunday with Susan Werner, Sunday with Susie, I will be her special guest. That Monday night will be a cool, laid-back, very quiet evening because that will be the evening before we vote, before the official voting thing. So that Monday night, I will be doing a very chill, darkened out, cool show. Mixed bag. Let me know what you want to hear on November the 2nd, I believe that would be. But up to then, I don't know what the themes are going to be, but I'm going to continue doing this because that's what I do. This is what I do now for a bit, and this is your place to be, and I appreciate it. There's a money place. Send me some money if you feel like it, because I pass this money on to other things. This week's money goes to what's the name of the group? Violence in Boston. What's the name of the group? You can look it up. It's right here somewhere. I am buried in papers. I'll have to find some system to get that, to get this working better. But I picked a group that you basically, one, if you've experienced violence in Boston, you go to this group and they will take care of you. They'll take care of all kinds of things. It is still my birthday. That's for the whole month. I know that doesn't feel authentic to you folks, maybe not, but that's how I'm looking at it. I love my birthday. Birthdays are the bomb. I put the bomb for my birthdays, my friend. Yes. Let's see here. Let's read some mail. Happy birthday, nephew. This is from Uncle Bob. This is he's not really my uncle, but he is Kathy Guylow. You've seen Kathy on here. Kathy and Greg. This is her uncle. He's like 92, 93 years old. And we hit it off. We both like airplanes. We hit it off big time. Meeting him at some point. And that was it. I came and played for his birthday party many years ago. And he is a sweet guy. He says, I hope you have a great day. I'm going nuts staying at home. I hope you're doing better. Take care. Regards, Uncle Bob. All right, Uncle Bob. You got it. This is a cool card from Benji. It says, I do not dance to entertain you. I dance for the joy of dancing. And that is, gosh, sometimes my music does that. And, hey, night to the master. Night, you guys. Yeah, I did. I went way over tonight. I just felt like playing and singing. It was a weird through line. Benji says, back in the 90s, you recorded a song called Watching a Good Thing Burn. It was a good song on a great album, but I tell you, I don't know how this whole United States of America ended up before, but I'm watching it burn. Now, well, I get you, Benji. I don't do a whole lot of politics here. All I'm going to say is go vote. Even if you want to vote the other way, put yourself in the process. All I say is if you vote in such a way that makes Uncle Vance safe when he's driving. Think about that. October 2nd is World Smile Day. And this is from Deb in the wheelchair. She said, the envelope is as good as your card, Deb, I just have to say. Your card was lovely. Hundreds of thanks for creating the community of fans on the Monday night PJ concerts and keeping us laughing, smiling, and loving your music. Look at that pretty card. Deb, you're so nice. Shoot, girl, you nice as hell. Thank you. This is from Drew and Wendy. Keep healing, Wendy. Keep your shit together. Please stay well. This is look at that airplane card. You know I'm saving that. The rest of y'all's cards, sorry, I'll throw them out. But this card, this is a must save. Oh, this is so nice. Look, somebody says, you are a gift. You are a gift. It's a big ass card. Look at that. With some writing on it. This is Bonnie and Chuck. You guys crack me up. They've been listening to me for years. They say, we hope that your mailbox explodes with all the birthday cards. And I've been a gift to them musically for 22 years. Well, you know what? Now that we all have a voice, that we can do this thing back and forth, now I know you're out there in an official capacity. And Bonnie and Chuck, you have been steadfast and wonderful. Thank you. Just plain thank you. This is from Faith Krinsky. She's also a student of mine, a fine singer-songwriter in her own right. I hope your celebration is rewarding. This can either keep you warm and dandy for your next performance live in your PJs or both. And what Faith gave me, I think she made this during one of the performances. She took this. Faith, you need to look at that scarf. Oh my God, I feel like a mohel. Well, you don't get me around anybody with a knife, none of your children, because I don't know what I'm cutting. But I love this scarf. Faith, I need to know how to launder it. Is it cashmere? If it's cashmere, I need to figure out how to clean it. Can I get it wet? Let me know. But otherwise, it's delightful. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. That is such a kind thing. What else do I have here? Here's a card from Louise Lynch. It's time for some zombie patty cake. Yeah, we'll get to that as the zombie days get closer. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's cool. Thank you, Louise. Thank you. Oh, it's funny. Holy smokes. I didn't realize that picture was underneath there. Wow. Louise Lynch. There's a picture of... this goes back 100 years. It's a picture of my Louise. My poodle Louise from many years ago. And, yeah, she was... it's supposed to be racist to say spirit animal now, because it's appropriation. But we're uncertain as to my native blood, so I'm going to say spirit animal. She was the closest animal to me and my guiding light in how to be. And I think that's all the cards for now. Let's see. Some of these cards I think got read last week. Yeah, these are all from last week. Thank you, everybody. Wow, what a nice showing up this was for you people. Let's Vance's varmints. You know, I'm thinking, I don't know, Peter. We could get another. Yeah, Annie, birthdays are a month long. This is like the Waltons. Really? Why is it like the Waltons? There's a whole bunch of white people sitting around having consternation about money they don't have. Now, why is this like Waltons, Lisa Jeanette? I don't know. Hey, Annie Chinamo. Like I said, it's great to see you. Love you, DD. I think you're gone by now, but thank you for showing up. Karen Schneiderman, you are steady like a... Hey, George Philauer, thank you so much. One of the greatest promoters on the East Coast. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys. I'm anybody that's here. If you have any questions still, I'll go right up to 9:30. That's my MO. You got something you want to ask me or you want to chat about for a minute, I'll make myself avail. And we can do that. I'm going to try to say some hellos to people that I've missed. I didn't pay real close attention to the feed tonight. Violence in Boston. Yes, that's the name of the group. Thank you, Bonnie, for giving the eyeball on that. Yeah, Lisa Jeanette is gone. Okay, honey bunny. Yay. Thank you for being late. Hey, thank you, Jason. Yeah, this was a crazy night, huh, Scott? I was kind of all over the map. I think Chris Smither would be proud of me, too. 6:30 for you, huh, Annie? Annie, where are you? I don't remember where you're living now. Trying to find a yes on 2 sign. Oh, you're so funny. I don't have many signs on my porch. I was going to put a black and white sign, one of those Black Lives Matter sign, and just put on the front of it, duh, rather than yeah, Mary Persino, actually, we've been told we call ourselves Henry Louis Gates's people because we had been told for many generations that we were Indian, various types of Indian. And my brother did, well, the joke goes like this. Now that my brother has done 23andMe, maybe I should do it too. That was our first joke. But then he checked and there's not a drop. Nay, drop pa. Even saying it like that is racist, I suppose, because having a drop of blood one way or the other or talking about it is, it's a new world to navigate language-wise, and I'm willing to make the mistakes to get my point across and then be corrected later. That's the way I'm going to do it for now and try not to insult people. But yeah, but that having been said, my brother and I have both done some research, and our grandparents had community in Florida. Their wedding ceremony was Indian. My father even said it was some Indian ceremony that they had, which was probably a Seminole thing. So if you are talking about being Indian in nature, does that mean that you are Indian by blood or by affiliation? We are not officially affiliated. I actually got in trouble with somebody on this list for saying that because they said that was racist. But it's the only shorthand I have, and I got backed up by a friend of mine that lives in the back here, who is the first tenured professor of Native American Studies at Harvard. So he says, don't let people drive you underground with language when you're trying to do the very best that you can. So, but we found out that indeed my grandparents, I think they were affiliated with some people that were, they grew up, they got married and established their family in the South amongst an Indian culture, and then moved that whole sensibility north, where there were jobs right around the time of World War I, as black people did at the end of that northern excursion. Indigenous peoples, you have no idea how interchangeable those people are, words are as you speak them. So I'm going to piss some people off, and other people are going to say, that's fine. Any of the above is fine, depending on where you're putting it in context. So, yeah, Deb, indigenous peoples, what are you going to say? There were slaves here on this continent before there were white people. So, what do you do with that, right? Yeah, God, it's true. We're all from Africa. However, the differences are palpable now, and I don't want to be lumped in, if I put a flag out here, it's not going to have a big blue stripe across it, and I'm not going to put an All Lives Matter sign out there. I'm black enough to take the heat for the good and the bad and whatever else is. First Nations, some people like that, some people don't, Lisa. So, yeah, and I don't mean it to be disenfranchising with it, but it depends on who you talk to. And again, People are willing to correct, and other people are willing to speak about it. The fact that we're talking about it is the most important thing. Go ahead and talk about it. I had a friend once, a very conservative, very Republican friend, say, the biggest problem with race in this country is that we talk too much about it. And my job was to, the terminology is, after sitting in on a course about it, was to call him in, rather than call him out, to call him in. Let him know that how wrong he was, and that he still had a place to land, even with his obtuse and potentially racist leanings. I needed to be someone that he could trust in speaking whatever his truth needed to be. Because how else are we going to teach people other than letting them make their mistakes and then drawing them in? I'm not talking about with a big ass bear hug or anything like that. I'm talking about drawing them in such a way that you don't have to threaten people all the time. You white males out there, it's not about anybody threatening you. We're just all trying to have this conversation and get on top to top. So that's what that is. But otherwise, country, holy smokes. At some point, there's going to be a country album. I realize I do probably have 12 or 13 tunes to vet and to put on what I would call a country album. There is also one point or another going to be an album of all the tunes I did when I was over at Rounder Records. I was going to think of calling that album The Rounder Years, or picking one of those tunes from those albums, Edgewise, Fugitives, and Shaking Off Gravity. I would love to pair some songs from those albums, and maybe just do a solo thing. And maybe that would be a cool thing. Yes, empathy does matter. Empathy is a big ass thing. What are you gonna do? Yola, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna take people down at the knees and then step over them to the next person you're gonna scythe? Yeah. Wow. People need to learn. I've certainly, when it comes to sex and sexism, and I'm sure there's plenty I've had to learn, and I'm still learning. And there have been some very kind, thoughtful women that have taken a deep breath and have spoken to me. One of them is in the kitchen, and very kindly say, this is probably the way to look at things that will help you. And people of different sexes and leanings and all, they bring different stuff to your music too. That's why I can't wait to get back out touring again. I want to really work with Sonia Ray Taylor, because we hit it off. I mean, her guitar playing, oh my God. Anybody that was at my album release show will remember how she sat in the middle of, that's what I call it. She sat in the middle of my playing, and it was insane. She was just like, wow, who is this woman? And You Are My Flower, Carter Family. Jason, send me a private note. Let me write that down. I love Carter Family stuff. You Are My Flower. Probably Maybelle Carter, right? Cool. But send me a note on that, Jason, so I remember. Yeah, old time country. To do an album of that, I'd have to go back and I'd have to wait another year or so I'd have to do a lot of homework. Where She Belongs? Who said that? In the kitchen, Where She Belongs. Who said that? That wasn't me. Oh, that's so funny. Hardly. We share the cooking in this house. Wes Montgomery and Herbie Hancock albums. My favorite Herbie Hancock album is the one her favorite Herbie Hancock album. Stick with me for a second. I can never remember the name of it. Even as a kid, I couldn't. Headhunters. Headhunters is my favorite Herbie Hancock album. And my Wes Montgomery favorite album is, I think it's Live at the Village Gate. But it's been twisted into so many different albums after a while. There's Impressions, the Verve Sessions. But I think there was a with the Wynton Kelly trio. They were live at the Village Gate. It's one of my favorite music albums of all time because for those of you who don't like jazz or don't dig it, I'm not saying it's seminal, but once you get into it, that would be a great album to watch somebody to see someone build a solo and take the language of jazz and formulate a whole thing around it. That was Wes Montgomery. He was incredibly inventive, and those are two of my favorite albums of all time. So that's a nice question. Let's see. Race. Oh yeah, you saw that? That's my race car pen. Yes, sir. I have a couple of them. A friend of mine actually designed one for a toy company, and my friend Prez Bruning used to design for. I don't know where that other race car pen is. Maybe I can find it. I think it may be here in the stuff. Here's another one. It's another race car pen. Yeah, y'all got some race car pens. There's a green one here somewhere. I don't know where the green one went. But yeah, there's at least two. I love my race car pen. I haven't seen many airplane pens. There's a few. Someone gifted me an airplane, just had a logo on it. And I have some logo airplane pens, but these are my race car pens. Race cars lend themselves to pennage very readily. Yeah, the race car pens are cool. You people, this has been fun. Passim. I don't know what to tell you, Karen. For them to make Passim handicap accessible, that's on Passim. I wish that was a real thing, that's... I don't know what else to make of that. I wish I could. I don't know what more I could do for you. Yeah. I wish there was more I could do. All I can do for you is try to play places where you can come out to see me without rolling down more than a half a step one way or the other, love. And I'm sorry that they are so in a position to make it so that you are lacking in access to that otherwise fine establishment. Sorry, Karen. Finding airplane pens. Oh my God, you people are so funny. How about some Jimmy Buffett? What do you think of that? Yeah. Jimmy Buffett is cool. It's also 9:39. But so next week maybe I'll play I do Margaritaville, but I would rather learn Son of a Sailor, which is a crucifying good tune. It's such a wonderful, wonderful song. Oh, you were? Yeah, I was open here. I always am. You're owned by Harvard. Yeah, I just don't know what. I wish there was more Harvard would do. Yeah. I love you, Karen Schneiderman. You're the best. You are steady you are steady like the sea. You are steady like the waves in and out, sister. Yeah. ADA accessible. Good for you, John. Hey, John, man, I had to get I didn't have a spanner, so I had to get today off of a really old faucet. I had to get what was the equivalent of a screw-on yard hose off of a basement downstairs faucet, and I ended up having a Dremel and having to cut into the faucet on each side a little bit and peeling back. It was on there for 50 years, at least 20 anyway, because it's been on there for 21 years. But I cut down each side of the screw-on thing, and I peeled it down, Then I hit it with 10W40, and then I could get it off. I cut into the threads a little bit, but not all the way down. So I think you might have been proud of me. Let me know if I did the right thing. Otherwise, the whole thing was going to break off. But I think I salvaged enough so that when we go to screw something back else on there, there's enough threads to grab and not squirt out of the back. So I've got, a good number of threads that are still fair. So let me know if I did the right thing, man, because I didn't know what else to do. I had vice grips and another pair of vice grips propping the thing up so I wasn't yanking on the whole thing. So it was just the faucet downspouty thing and my vice grips around the hose attachment. Well, I want a job? You mean guys actually take like Dremel and grinders and actually peel shit back to get stuff off? Bless your heart. Man, I'm taking a screenshot of that. I want to take a screenshot of that, and Deborah's got to see that. Yeah. I can see if I can get all of that. I'm a plumber in Texas. Then my explanation. Then want a job. Yeah, that's my screenshot. I'm going to send that to Deborah and say, That's so great. Oh, Mary, I was so Mr. Fix-It-Up man today. And the other thing I was trying not to do, I was trying not to use my hands so much, and my hands were tired. Oh, Jason, that's right. Jason is also, he's a manager of an apartment building. Jason, man, you should have seen me with the Dremel. Ging, 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 ging. Oh, I hope I didn't cut into the threads. Ging, 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 ging. Oh, there was a thread. Oh, no. Woo! I am your fix-it-up Negro, that's for sure. Oh, was that racist too? I guess I'm allowed to say that. Ain't I though? Mm-hmm. Oh, Tina, what? Oh, well, the countries are going to be so wise and philosophical. Look at you being able to spell philosophical in a text. I'd have started with an F, and I'd have fucked that up before I even got halfway through the sentence. Bill Bosch and family. You got plenty of material for Nighty Night for the babies. Yeah, love you people. I feel seeing Dremel is my favorite tool. I live and die by the Dremel. Come fix my garage door. Honey, what's wrong with the garage door? Oh, the people that came to fix our garage door were great. In fact, you know what? It was so funny. This guy came and fixed the garage door. He was very quiet, very businesslike, nicest guy. And he says, we had one guy in between do something, but this guy came and he said, yeah, I know what to do here. And I said, well, why? He says, my dad put this garage door in. He was the last one here. I was like, oh my God. So yeah. Country Western Rap was a kind of a butcher job. I couldn't remember the second verse, but it was fun to pull it out a little bit. Yeah. So Deb in the wheelchair, love you. Stay safe out there. Oh, Dan, there you go. There's Dan. Dan Tappan is a fine singer. Go to Dan Tappan's Facebook site and see some of the songs that he has. He's got this warm, lovely man, craggy voice that is just absolutely perfectly draped around these songs that he makes. And he's been a friend of mine for years. And check out his songs over at Facebook, first of all. But also, yeah, that's his information. A $5 million project. I don't know what to say about that. Can we raise $5 million to get handicap accessible in Passim? Can I raise that kind of money? No, I don't think I could even. I don't know who I would pitch that to, or what I could offer them in return. Because that's always those things when you pitch like that. What do you got? Do I have $5 million worth of music? To you, 60 to 150 people. Yeah, I do. But the rest of the world, it's quite the stretch for me. Yeah. So wow, this is quite the long stay on here. You guys, I'm gonna go. I ordered some Chinese soup and some wings earlier, and they came and they're sitting on the stove, and I'm gonna have them. And Dan, I love you dearly, bro. Thank you for letting us hang out in your yard the other night, killing COVID, and eating that whole tilapia. That was crazy good. And we brought our own salad and our own bowls and stuff, keeping it COVID clean out there. But we wanted to hang out because it's his birthday too. Mary, I love you. You have a note coming that I'm not finished composing. I thank you for your business, Mary Pacino, Small Business Aid. That's where you can find her. If you need anything from a bookkeeper to accountant to somebody to represent you to the IRS, she is the beans. Lisa and Marion, you should know Mary because if you guys ever need tax anything, she is. I don't know why she's so expensive. I think Mary's kind of stupid that way. But sorry, Mary. Yes, I did call you stupid. But every other way, you're a lawyer, tax, money. She's a money advice investment genius, is what she is. But she don't want to make no money. So call her up. Love you, people. One more quick commercial. And what a blast this was. Good night, John Scroggins. Thanks for your your plumbing advice. That's the shit. That is so great. Oh, Mary, you can call me stupid. Maybe that's the name of my next album. I don't know. Not that kind of lawyer, Lisa, but maybe she does. Now, Mary, will you answer Lisa? I don't think Mary does wills, but she's a tax lawyer. So, good night, Karen. Much love. Thank you, Dither. Shit. Yeah, that's mine. That's right. Wonderful people. Take care.